Good morning, folks. Welcome to my corner of YouTube. My name is Stephanie, and this morning for our focus card of the day video, the Queen of Cups was pulled. So the messages that God has for us through this card: stronger and elevated intuition and elevated psychic abilities, elevated skills, talents, abilities. So today is a great time to further develop our psychic abilities, as this card indicates a massive increase in our powers, talents, skills, and abilities, in psychic powers. It's also an indication that intuitive females and feminine energies are helping us on our spiritual path today. So, elevated levels of intuition. We have been filling our cup. Our cup holds more so that we can offer more. I think that's amazing, folks. Then the oracle card that came out this morning, Bina, left eye, knowledge. The third emanation, a flow of light that pours into the world. A candle whose flame may light another without diminishing its own. Bina seeks not only creation as well as purpose. She is a flare of pure intent that blossoms from her heart of existence and out into the world. Her energy brings with it a desire for knowledge. She is the force that churns all the potential form. She is the force that churns all the potential from higher emanations into a form that can be received by our consciousness. So we are in a preparation phase today, okay? We are filling our cup. The amount that our cup requires is larger. And so we are nurturing, motherly, nurturing, caring, loving ourselves today. She is the force that churns all the potential from higher emanations into a form that can be received by our consciousness. So things are being prepared. Enlightenment is coming. The white orb illuminates the way forward. Bina sits atop the pillar of severity, heading the feminine aspect of the diagram. So the highest feminine energy, heading the feminine aspect of the diagram, creating a perfect balance with Shakma at her side. Together, they represent a continuum of psychic understanding, psychic ability, psychic powers. We are filling our cup to receive greater abilities, greater powers. Creating a perfect balance with Shakma at her side. Together, they represent Together, they represent a continuum of psychic understanding. While Bina represents the power of knowing, Shakma reveals the power of not knowing. One acts as a vessel as the other fills that vessel, giving it purpose. So Shakma is the oracle card just before Bina. So we have been in a state of not knowing, and we are preparing to receive this understanding, this illumination, these revelations, okay? Found in learning, shared experiences, and creation. So Queen of Cups. The General is mature, emotional, female, feminine energies, security, femininity, loving, warmth, sensitive, sensitivity, kindness, happiness, intuition, romance, loyal, faithful, shy, pretty, beauty, daydreamer, psychic, empath, creative, artistic, inspirational, healer, listener, counselor, caring, supportive, and good mother. Those are the qualities of Queen of Cups energies. So all of these qualities are getting stronger. Our cup is larger to make room for these stronger characteristics. And our intuition is being elevated, as well as our psychic abilities and our powers, our listening abilities, our healing abilities, our nurturing abilities, good mother, right? Caring, considerate, compassionate, kind, tender, encouraging, all of those things. So we are in preparation. We're in preparation mode. We are caring for ourselves. Learning, shared experiences, and creation. Then, trust. Strong faith, committed, depending on others. Our faith is also stronger and elevated today. And this has, for me, I get an energy of appreciation, praise, gratitude, thankfulness. Then, emerging. Oh my goodness, our abilities are transforming, and we are preparing to emerge with a larger volume of cup. Meaning our cup has expanded and the volume it holds is larger. So it takes time to nurture and fill a larger area so that we can then provide. So we are listening to ourselves. We are caring for ourselves. We are nurturing ourselves in preparation, the cycle of giving and receiving, to offer and provide greater levels of listening and hearing and counseling and intuition and caring and tenderness. So all of these things are preparing to emerge. Today is an adventure, folks. Take an adventure. An adventure in our music, an adventure as we travel literally to and from the places we are going today. Another aspect of adventure that I realized was one day I was driving and I took an adventure of my mind. I was thinking. I was in a new place, and this mental journey was allowing me to process revelations, illuminations, clarities, insights. So the sun energy is about to emerge. It may emerge today, it may emerge tomorrow, however that resonates for us. We are all unique. And we are all on different places on our journey, on our path. So somehow, some way, somewhere, take an adventure. whether it's a mental adventure, whether it's a physical external adventure, whether it's an adventure in our music, whether it is an adventure in things we read, however that resonates for us. Our elevated intuition will guide us. Compassion. That's one of the characteristics of the Queen of Cups. Elevated levels of compassion are being asked of us today. Compassion for ourselves, first and foremost. As we are growing, as we are nurturing ourselves, as we are filling a larger volume. We may experience a moment, a brief moment, where our trust, the word that comes to mind is falters, but I don't like how that sounds. But where we question the depth of our trust. Indicates that intuitive females and feminine energies are helping us on our spiritual path. Strong faith, committed, depending on others. Compassion. Compassion for ourselves, as well as compassion for those in our environments, as well as tenderness. Also a characteristic of the Queen of Cups. Tenderness for ourselves. Tenderness for those in our environments. Tenderness for our animals. When we are being presented with a choice, stronger faith, greater levels of faith, choose tenderness. Choose compassion. We can make any choice. We can choose anything. The best choice for our highest and greatest good will be compassion and tenderness on this adventure today. Think about it. If we were in a cocoon and we were working on building up our muscles to bust out of that cocoon, that's an adventure. It's a brand new experience. So, brand new experiences today, folks. Preparation. Our muscles are being developed to emerge, to fly at higher and greater distances. Trip. She's got a walking stick and a very large backpack, suitcase on her back. So taking a trip on a journey, whether it's internal and mental as well as external. It is Friday, so maybe some of you are going out of town for the weekend. Both of these figures are facing the same direction, and their hands are in this, their arms and their hands are in very similar positions. And then the emerge and the trust figures are also facing the same direction, the opposite direction of these figures. So somehow, some way, 4 energies are involved. Because the 4 energies are looking towards, 2 energies are looking towards the other 2 energies. Trust is also an aspect of today. Listening. Kindness. A flow of light that pours into the world. A candle whose flame may light another without diminishing its own. So allow our light to shine today, folks. Our light is contagious in the best of ways. Our light allows other individuals to also experience this happiness and this kindness and this sensitivity. Bina seeks not only creation, but purpose. She is a flare of pure intent that blossoms from the heart of existence and out into the world. And out into the world. Her energy, her light brings with it a desire for knowledge. So we're going to be learning today, folks. Stronger and elevated intuition and elevated psychic abilities. We are learning greater aspects, we are upgrading, ascending, receiving uploads, downloads, greater speeds, greater comprehension, understanding. She is the force. She is the force that churns all the potential from higher emanations into a form that can be received by our consciousness. Desire for knowledge. The knowledge is coming. The recipe has already been put together, and the recipe is in the oven baking today. The knowledge is coming. The knowledge is emerging. That takes time. Trust. The white orb illuminates the way forward. So illumination, revelation, epiphanies, clarities, insights, aha moments, angels singing in the background, that type of thing. It is coming. It is emerging. We will possibly receive that later on in the evening. These are blue energies. So for me, that is nighttime, dusk, okay? So we will either receive this enlightenment this evening or in the early morning, the following morning, before the sun rises. It's coming, folks. Divine intelligence, divine planning, divine timing. Strong faith. Committed. We are committed to ourselves. We are committed to nurturing and filling our own cup today. Bina sits atop the pillar of severity. Well, being severe, that's the opposite of compassion. That's the opposite of tenderness. Our job is the opposite of severity. Even though, let's replace severity. Bina sits atop the pillar of compassion. Bina sits atop the pillar of tenderness, heading the feminine aspect. Where is an Empress card? There we go. Okay. So Bina sits atop the pillar of compassion and tenderness, heading the feminine aspect, heading the Empress, the Queen of Queens, elevated levels of intuition, stronger and elevated intuition, stronger psychic abilities, stronger nurturing, stronger compassion, stronger support, stronger encouragement, stronger tenderness, stronger kindness, stronger sensitivity, creating a perfect balance with Shakma at her side. Okay, so now I need an Emperor card. There's one, but it's not this matching one, so hold on. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. Okay. Creating a perfect balance with Shakma at her side. Together, they represent a continuum of psychic understanding, while Bina represents the power of knowing. Shakma reveals the power of not knowing. See how the Emperor's brain is in a dish next to, like on top of his chair? One acts as a vessel as the other fills that vessel, giving it purpose. So we have been in a state of unknowing, of not knowing, and it is coming. This is intentional, okay? We are being developed. Our muscles are getting stronger. Stronger and elevated intuition, stronger and elevated compassion and tenderness, stronger and elevated levels of trust and commitment, depending on others, teamwork, stronger levels of teamwork for individuals. Remember? 2 individuals, and then 2 individuals. Stronger levels of teamwork, stronger levels of comprehension and understanding and consideration and respect. found in learning. Shared experiences. Shared experiences. The cat is in both. Okay, I love this Halloween tarot deck because there's a cat in every single card. To me, that is God with us in every card through every step of our journey. Learning, shared experiences, creation. We're learning that God is really with us through this entire process, even when we are unsure if he's there. And what do? Again, I get an element of praise and gratitude and appreciation and thankfulness. So comprehension and understanding that God's there with us, even when we're unsure, especially when we know. And feminine energies, females assisting us, depending on others, teamwork. Tenderness with ourselves as well as every single energy in our environment, whether they're humans or animals or energies. Shakma, Bina, unknowability, knowing. It's a step-by-step process. God knows exactly what it is that he's doing. Maybe we have been, we have been on an adventure without knowing it. And we are preparing to emerge from our journey, from our adventure. Ooh. So we are nurturing ourselves today, folks. We're caring for ourselves. We're filling our cup. And we are also nurturing and caring for those in our environments. And here's another aspect too. We are comprehending knowledge, how God has been compassionate and tender with us through this journey, through this growth process, through our development. He's been committed to us this entire time. All the glory goes to God. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for seeing us. Thank you for loving us. Thank you for developing us. Thank you for caring for us. Thank you for listening to us. Even when we're about to say, WTF, dude, because when I'm not happy with God, I call him dude. Seriously, I do. It's better than profanities. So yeah, we may be having a WTF moment. And we may be saying, WTF, dude, like seriously. He's there with us. It's easy for me to say because I'm not in this moment. However, I've had many of these moments. And most of the time when we get to that place, It's just before we emerge. So God will be compassionate with us. God will be tender with us. Even when we are in this WTF dude moment. And I don't like saying that, but I'm sorry. That's the message that I'm getting. Unknowing. WTF, dude. That's how I feel sometimes. Like, seriously. I don't understand. I have been preparing. I have been doing these things. I have been waiting. I have been patient. I have been this. I have been that. Whatever that thought process is for us. Those are my words. Those are my thought processes. WTF. How much more? How much longer? Hello? Those phrases, those thoughts, those feelings. If we find ourselves in that place, it's part of our journey. Being tender with ourselves. Even because here's something too. When I have been in those WTF moments, and then the moment passes and I regain my composure, then I feel bad because I got to that place, because I was in despair, experiencing despair in that moment. It's part of the journey. It's part of our growth. It's part of our development. It is planned. Oh, gross. But no, but it's part of the plan. I don't even like saying that, but that's the message I'm getting. Sometimes I wish growth would just be happy, wonderful. Yay, look at me grow. Look at us grow, right? Oh. So choose compassion. Choose tenderness for ourselves as well as those in our environments. Because God is always tender and compassionate with us. Even when we are in our moments of despair and confusion, in our moments of opaqueness, of cloudiness, the opaqueness and the fog is clearing. This is a transformation, an adventure, a journey, part of the process. Yeah, sometimes I feel like this after my WTF moments. That's what I'm saying. Compassion and tenderness for ourselves, as well as those in our environments. Intuitive females and feminine energies are helping us on our spiritual path. Things are being baked. It takes time for things to bake. It takes time for the fog to clear so that we will then regain our composure and be sitting elegantly and beautifully. Beauty. Wow. That's much deeper than I anticipated in the beginning of this video. This is a process today, folks. Enlightenment, illumination, revelations are coming. They are coming. I get an element of patience now. How much more patience? Like, seriously. compassion. Maybe I shouldn't be expressing those thoughts. Our transformation is almost complete, folks. Our upgrade is almost complete. Our leveling up is almost complete. Our ascension is almost complete. Things are baking. And once they're done, we will be even more beautiful than we already are. All right, folks. Have a wonderful day. We will be sitting beautifully by the end of today. Bye.